IndyCar is back this weekend, and why I think it is a make or break season for the IndyCar series. I know I mostly cover NASCAR, but I love all motorsports, and IndyCar is the series that I follow probably the second closest behind NASCAR. And I've grown to love IndyCar over the years. I've been to a race at Texas Motor Speedway, the Indy 500 a few years ago, and I just think it's a phenomenal form of racing. It's really fun and just a pure entertaining form of motorsports. But IndyCar has its fair share of troubles, and I think this year is make or break for a few reasons. The big news is that Fox is going to be broadcasting the races, all of them on Big Fox, not like NASCAR where we get a little bit of Fox, a little bit of FS1 on the cable. No, you get Big Fox for all of it. And, I think NBC did a great job. Fans tend to love the NBC broadcast, but obviously it'll be something new, fresh, and we've seen some great promotion with advertisements of some of the key drivers in the IndyCar series. That being said, IndyCar has to capitalize on this. They clearly took less money to be on Fox when they could have kind of spread it out to maybe others or done some streaming or cable as well. But the ratings last year weren't great. And that's not all of their fault. There were things that got shifted around because of weather or NASCAR or NBC stuff. But they really have to capitalize on this momentum. There are also a lot of rumors about Honda coming to NASCAR and leaving IndyCar, that they sound like they are not super happy with the direction that IndyCar is headed. My cat also is an IndyCar fan. And what we see with IndyCar is a lot of promises that just haven't been delivered or have been delivered in clunky ways, like the introduction to the hybrid system, where we've also seen them go away from tracks that fans love, like Texas Motor Speedway. And we have just seen this promise of a new car coming, a new chassis that has continued to be delayed, and there's rumor that it might be delayed even further. I don't like to be doom and gloom because I think there's so much that's great about IndyCar. The drivers have phenomenal personalities. There's some amazing historic and new teams. There is a lot of connection between F1 and IndyCar with drivers who have come over or drivers who want to go over to F1, and potentially with the whole Cadillac Andretti situation. But IndyCar desperately needs some positive momentum. So I'm hopeful that the Fox broadcast will help boost it and be a rising tide to motorsports here in North America as a whole, but particularly for IndyCar. So I'm curious, what do you think? Do you think this is a make or break year? And how do you think the Fox broadcast is going to go for the IndyCar series?